All right, lay down. You can put the block underneath your seat or underneath your head if you'd rather. I'll leave that open for the beginning. All right. Settle in. Relax. Nice little post-holiday, post-spring break stretch together here to start your week off. If you have the block underneath your seat, maybe you want to bend your knees. Take a breath, maybe one hand on your belly, one hand on your heart. Just laying on your back is beneficial. Practicing your breath is beneficial. Just being here in one room, one space together, like-minded energy. Relax your forehead, relax your eyes, relax any expression in your face. Take these first couple minutes to just settle into your space, on your mat, in your body. Maybe you've been on the go all day and that's the first time your muscles get a little break. They don't have to hold up your body weight. Your joints get to relax a little bit, not compressed. As we move this evening, as always, honor your body. If there's another movement that your body calls for, just do that instead. If there's any pain, obviously steer away from those movements. And obviously adjust the block if it doesn't make sense as we move along. You can bend your knees in and hug your knees in towards your chest. Make a little ball, massage your lower back. Take a breath, maybe bigger breaths than you have all day or that you normally do. In through your nose, fill up your lungs. Let your rib cage expand. And take the time to exhale completely, getting all that stale air out of the bottom of your lungs. Stretch your legs up to the sky, footprints on the ceiling. You can point and flex your ankles. You can point and flex your toes, kind of scrunching them under and then opening them out wide. The same we can do with our hands. Maybe practicing pointing the ankles and scrunching the toes. And vice versa, flexing the ankles and pointing the toes. Rolling the ankles, letting the blood flow down your legs, breathing in, breathing out. Hug your right knee in, let the left leg go all the way to the ground. If your left knee is kind of kinked up, maybe just put that foot on the floor. You want the back of their thigh towards the ground, your calf on the ground. Squeeze that knee in, breathe in. Let your right arm go out to T and twist to the left. If you're up on the block, you might have to shift off of it. Here we go, rinse out. Twist out. Breathe out some old energy. Breathe a little bit more intentionally. Relax your face. Relax your shoulder. Let your collarbone open a little bit. Twisting, rinsing out. Take another breath in. On your exhale, maybe twist a little more. Push that knee down a little more. And then come back to center. Right leg up to the sky. So you might be doing a big split. Take a moment, adjust, breathe. Maybe you bend your knee a little bit. Crunch up. See if you can get your chin towards your shin. Pull your leg towards your face. Stretch your hamstring. Use your abs a little bit. Then let it go. Stretch out. Full body stretch. Take a moment. Let gravity pull you down. Take a breath. Belly button in, hug in both knees, squeeze them in towards your chest. Enjoy a little massage on your lower back. Legs up to the sky. You can grab the backs of your legs, both legs up. Point and flex your ankles, roll your ankles, play around with your toes. Try and move each toe individually. Send some brain waves to your feet. Take a breath. Keep your left knee in, hug it in, let your right leg go down to the ground. If it feels not comfortable straight, you can always bend the right knee and put the foot on the ground. Hug in the left knee nice and tight. Squeeze, squeeze. Take a big breath in. Left arm out to T, twist to the right. So maybe I pay attention a little bit to the cues. And then when you get to the pose, the pause part, the shape that you can linger in, just chill and breathe. Maybe open that rib cage a little more, open that space on the left side a little more. Breathe in a little more. And out. Stay there. Take a couple more breaths. Maybe notice on the exhale, you can get the knee a little closer to the ground. Twist out a little more. Breathe out a little more. And go back to center. Hug in that left knee, and then shoot it up to the sky. You'll be doing a big split. Take a moment. You can always bend the right knee if it feels better. Crunch up, chin towards your shin. Use your abs, use your arm muscles. Pull the leg towards your head towards your leg. Breathe. And let it go. Full body stretch out. Notice how the blood kind of gets dammed up when you're doing a pose. And then when you get to lie flat, everything can just flow freely. Hug your knees in, belly button in, lower back flat. Watch your footing, watch your socks if you're slippy. Be careful. Rock yourself up to your feet. Maybe you don't touch your hands to the floor and you just come all the way up. If you want to crisscross your ankles on the way up, there's an option. If you want to use your knee and Kind of support yourself up. Be mindful. Come up to your feet, toes at the top of your mat, heels right behind, palms forward. Stand up tall. Let your chin fall down towards your chest. And just feel that little stretch on the back of your neck. And notice the weight in your feet. You want to even in all 10 toes and your heels. So if there's 4 corners of your feet, it has equal weight. And you have to pick up your arches a little bit. Keep the weight even in the pinky toe and the big toe, front and back. Quads picking up your knees a little bit. Hips tucked under, belly in. Let your arms float up, look up, reach up, little back bend, arc back as if you're going back over a fence. Look up, reach back, go back, way back, and fold, exhale. Bend your knees, hinge at the hips. If you want to have your block at the top of your mat so you have the floor a little closer to you, you can do that. You can always have the block all the way up on that high setting. Enjoy that hamstring stretch. A lot of times our lower back hurts because our hamstrings need to be lengthened a little more. Notice where the weight is in your feet. Shift some weight to your toes. Let your head fall. You can always bend your knees. Think about your butt going up to the sky, top of the head down towards the ground. Maybe you sway a little. You can bend one knee at a time, walk in place. Shift some weight in the knees and the hips and the lower back. Let your shoulders go, let your head go. Breathe out. And chin still to your chest, roll up nice and slow. Arms up when you get there, no rush. Reach up, arms up, palms towards each other, lean and sway side to side. And as long as you're good with balance, you can always close your eyes during all of this and just listen to your body. Bless you. Stretching to the right, stretching to the left, shifting your hips right and left. Feel the weight shift to your heels right and left. Breathe into your rib cage. Should feel good. Look up, reach up, maybe let your head fall back. You can just let your head fall back. You don't have to do anything else. If you want to do a back bend, go ahead and reach back. Try and match your arms up with your ears and continue back. One day you go all the way to a back bend. Fold when you're ready, no rush. Bend your knees, shake your head no. Your neck held up your head all day. Let it go. No tension in your neck. Breathe out. Hands on your hips, squeeze your shoulder blades together, come up halfway, flat back, look at yourself in the mirror, should feel a big stretch up the backs of your legs, straighten out your spine, so it'd be like a table, squeeze your elbows back, heart forward, long neck, and fold back down, exhale. Do that a couple more times. If you want your hands on your hips to remind you how to do your shoulders, that's fine. If you want to keep your hands on your thighs, your shins, one day the floor, that's cool too. Doing the same thing, arcing up a little bit, flat back, breathe in, and fold. We're going to go down to our belly. Take your time, hands to the mat, step back to plank, lower down to your belly. Hands underneath your forehead, elbows out, big toes touching, heels can flop open. Take a moment and just notice your breath and your belly on the ground. Maybe you don't normally have your big toes touching and your heels open. You can notice maybe a little release in your lower back. And everyone's body shape's different, so if I cue something and it doesn't release and isn't relaxing, you can always adjust. Couple more belly breaths here. Press your belly button into the floor. Fill up. You can bend your knees, windshield wiper the bottoms of your legs a little bit. And relax your legs down, heels close, legs squeezing in towards each other, almost like one tail, one leg. Get your hands underneath your shoulders. Press yourself up to a little back bend. You can just go up a couple inches. You can go up halfway. All of you before have straightened your arms. So if you want to come up to up dog, straight arms underneath your shoulders. Shoulders back, heart up. Keep your hands and knees right where they are. Shift your hips back towards your heels. Child's pose. If you have to stretch out long, just feel that stretch from your lower back and then wave back through. Find your back bend, up dog, waving back through your table. Let your hips fall. Keep your heart up. Yep. If you end up adjusting your hands and knees, you'll just have to adjust them when you go forward. If you can keep them right where they are, you can just go up and back. Should feel good on your lower back. Nice stretch on your belly. Be mindful of your lower back and you're not just compressing it. Try and keep your legs relatively close or at least squeezing. If it's feeling amazing, do a couple more. If you've had your fill, just meet in child's pose, hips back towards your heels. If your forehead's not quite touching the mat yet, you can always put the block underneath your head or your chest. You can widen your knees, keep your big toes touching. And relax your heart down. Let there be a little pressure. Yep, just to relax. Let your forehead be down. Maybe you have to inch it out as your spine lengthens out. Let your hips reach back for your heels. And focus in on your breath. Try and lengthen out your spine. Let your heart sink down. Practicing your breathing. Let your belly sink down. Feel your chest come through your shoulders. Forehead down, spine lengthening. And just notice you might be tensed up and you can just let it go. As always, if it feels great, just stay where you are. If you want to stretch your hands over to the right, let your left hand be on top. Relax your head back down. You might have to adjust the block. You can try that. And then as if you had that little pressure on the middle of your back, just to relax your heart towards the floor. Remind yourself you have gravity. Let it go a little bit. Exhale. And hands over to the left. Right hand on top. Relax your head. Relax your heart. Relax your hips. Breathe out. And back to center. Stretch your fingertips out. Heads down. Reach your tailbone back. And then wave up to a tabletop. Wiggle your tail. Do some spinal movements, right and left like a C. Do cat and cow, letting it be a big back bend and then a big round like a black cat on Halloween. Pull the middle of your back up to the sky. And in each position, wherever it feels good, you can always linger, take an extra breath. You can always pause and kind of move and wiggle in that shape as well, freestyling a little bit. Breathing in and breathing out. Find your neutral table, tuck your toes, stretch your hips up to the sky, downward facing dog, legs straight, arms straight, knees can be bent a little bit. Armpits back for the legs, chin towards your chest, heels reaching for the ground. Maybe you pedal out your feet in this pose, stretching one heel at a time. And look at your hands, walk back up to the top of your mat, bend your knees so you can keep your fingers on the floor. And reach your right leg back behind you. It's called standing split. It doesn't really look like that. Up in the sky, right leg up. So your hands are on the floor. Your leg doesn't have to go up that high, just lifting it up, and then bend the knee and circle the hip in the sky and get some movement. Let your head go. Yeah. Just another time, and then take that foot down just to make sure the joints all warmed up before we do a restorative pose. Stretch the left leg back, same thing. Let the head go. You might get a little bit more of a fold over the right leg with just one leg. Yep, heads down, bend the knees, circle it out. Yep. Both feet down, forward fold. You can just hang however you want. Shake your head no. If you're warmed up and you want to just grab the back of your legs and pull yourself a little closer to your legs, you can always do that. Belly on your thighs, chest on your knees, forehead towards your shins, weight in your toes. You can bend your knees to make all that happen. Chin to your chest, roll your spine up, take your time. Chin down, upper body just hangs till everything else stacks. Then your shoulders roll back, then your neck and head. Stand up tall, reach up high, breathe in. Hands come down, interlace behind your back. Like you're holding your loved one's hand. If you can't quite get it, just grab your wrists or your forearms. Bend your knees and fold, knuckles up to the sky, rinse out your arms. You can't do that? My shoulders. Oh, okay, yes, listen. Eventually pinkies up to the front mirror, but yes, listen to your body if you're sore, if it doesn't feel good. You can bend your knees here, let the hinge happen. You can interlace your fingers, that's better. Stay folded, just let your hands fall down, forward fold. They'll kind of just go out to the side and fall. Let it go. Chin to your chest, roll on up. Enjoy your spine. Maybe you roll your shoulders back a couple times when you get there. You can do them together. You can do one at a time. Pick your shoulders up to your ears. Squeeze them back. Breathe out some old tension, some old soreness. We'll open out to the right. So right leg opens out wide. So you're on the long edge of your mat, facing the right side. Toes in, legs straddle. Arms up, breathe in, look up. Hands come down by your side, interlace behind. Same pose we just did. We're just going to do it with straddle legs. Rinse out your shoulders first, roll them back. Maybe knuckles for the floor as you squeeze your shoulder blades back together. You can bend your knees as you hinge and fold, knuckles up to the sky and pinkies towards the earth eventually. Yep, hinge over, fold over. You guys are strong. You can go. Just stay where you can get to. Don't bounce. Breathe. You can probably shift forward onto your toes. Yeah. Breathe. Let your arms fall down. You're in a straddle. You can shift your hips a little side to side. You can bend one knee at a time. If you want to go all the way down to a side squat, you can do that. Pop up the straight leg. Pop up the toe of the straight leg if you go down far enough. Otherwise, you can just hang in your straddle and just breathe. Nice job. Keep doing what you're doing. If you don't want to have your hands on the floor, you can always just go through the center with your own muscles, or you can put a lot of weight in your hands and just walk side to side and settle in. We're going to do the side squat to the right, so the right knee will be bent, left toes will be popped up. Pivot to the back of your mat for a runner's lunge just to feel the rotation for the left hip. Go back to your side squat, right side, left toes pop up, go through center, try the other side squat, left knee bends, right toes up, shift to the front of your mat, runner's lunge, feel that rotation in the right hip, and try it again. Skandasana one side, shift to the other, rotate to the back, runner style lunge, back to your center, squat, straddle through, side squat on the other side, runner's lunge to the front, back to your straddle, just hang when you've evened out your legs. If you did another round, that's fine, just finish it out, hanging, breathing. Maybe use a block, walk forward so your hands are out a little bit, spine is straight, open your right arm up to the sky, twist your upper body. Breathe, love, right hand down, lengthen out your spine. Take a moment if you lost your alignment in your hips. Left arm up, straightish legs. And hands back down. Hands to your hips, use your muscles, come up smooth, stand up tall. Arms out to T, squeeze your fingers together, 5-pointed star, upper arms engaged, quads engaged, glutes engaged. Breathe in and out. Go back to the original front, step forward, arms up, breathe in, and fold, exhale, let it go. If you want to do another flat back, you can. Might feel nice. So lengthen out here and reset. Come up halfway, flat back. And we're going to make our way back to our bellies. So you can put your hands on the mat. Step back. If you want to do a plank on the way and lower down, you can. Or you can just get yourself there. I know you guys work hard and are always so tired. So I don't want it to be over strenuous here. Take a moment, hands underneath your forehead, elbows out. If you like the windshield wipers, you can do that. Maybe you just want to tuck your toes under and let your heels kind of go side to side, like mini windshield wipers, if that makes sense, with just your heels, toes connected to the ground. Feel your belly press into the floor as you breathe in. Breathe out, pulled away from the floor a little bit. Put your hands underneath your shoulders, press yourself up to your back bend. Remember, you don't have to go all the way up. Just going up a couple inches is still effective for your spine. Wherever you choose, big breath, and then child's pose, exhale, hips back. And we're going for pigeon. So let's find plank pose just for a sec so you have enough room to get your right knee up towards your right wrist. You can slide it up there. You can make your way there however it makes sense. Right knee on the outside of the right wrist, and your right ankle's kind of coming up towards the left wrist eventually. Shin doesn't have to be parallel with the front. It's just going in that direction. Hips down towards the floor. If you're already settled down, that's fine. You can almost fold over. If you want to lift up more, you have that option too. I'll give you a couple minutes here so you could do both if you want. This pose also has a seated almost back bend with your pigeon leg as well. So if you think that that would be effective, you can keep your upper body up and I can help you with that. Otherwise, just fold. You guys look good, hips even. Make sure your right hip doesn't fall over towards the floor too much. So let's put this underneath. Keep going up, 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 up. Yeah, you want to keep your hips squared with the floor. So if you feel as if your left hip's kind of dragging behind, you might have to pull it up or pull the right hip back. And think about the hip bones facing down towards the ground equally. So if the left hip's kind of up towards the sky, maybe you can make it go more down towards the ground. Where's the block? Here, lift up. Maybe up a little higher. Yeah, you want this hip down. You can put it back flat. Just work on the left hip down. Breathe, guys. Same as the child's pose, that little pressure on your middle back. You can think about that here as you fold over, lengthen out your spine. Breathe in. Breathe out. We never want to hold a pose, so let the breath be the movement. All right, come up to your hands, see if you can stay in your pigeon. And then remove a block underneath your right hip if it's there. Let your right hip fall down. Swing your left leg around. See if you can get some movement out of the hip as you swing it around all the way to the front, cross it over. If it doesn't quite get to the outside of the knee, maybe you straighten the right leg, twist to the left. Hip bones down. Hip bones down. Sitting tall, both hips down. Straighten your right leg so you can sit down. Yeah, there you go. Not too much weight in your left hand. Let your eyes look back. Chin towards your left shoulder a little bit. So we move the legs the other way. Yeah. If your shoulders are up in your ears, see if you can lengthen them down, rinse out, breathe out. Keep your twists. Just look to the center, breathe out, unwind, crisscross your legs, sit up tall, reach up, breathe in, and fold. If you want to use the block, you can use it. Might feel nice kind of on your lap, underneath your belly, so you have something to round over if that suits your body type. Or maybe you're folded down that the block can be underneath your forehead. Breathe, maybe you sway a little. Enjoy the movements, guys. Your body loves you for just taking some time to honor it, give it some love. Walk your hands back to your knees, sit on up, roll your shoulders back a couple times, feeling good. Breathe in and nourish. Breathe out and cleanse. So I know you're tired. We'll probably only do one, maybe two, but just a challenge. Lift up your knees, lift up your feet, hands next to your body. See if you can lift up your butt too. Maybe you let your feet go all the way through. We're going back to plank so we can get to pigeon. Left knee up towards the left wrist. There you go. You can practice that at home with your friends. You put textbooks, if they even make them anymore, or stack up a couple blocks, then you could maybe lift your seat up and swing yourself through. And each side's a little different. Take a moment. Make sure the knee's on the outside of the left wrist, so you want it on the left corner of your mat. Yeah. And then think about the right hip. You want it in line with the left. So if it's kind of lifting up to the sky or doing something funky, maybe you have to adjust and pull one hip forward, one hip back to kind of get them to be even. Find that spot that you can just breathe. It's a little intense when you breathe in, but manageable. Make sure that back knee is down, back ankle can relax, top of the foot on the floor. Yeah, that. Maybe put your forehead under on this. Your hat might get in the way. Breathe, practice a little meditation. Notice if your mind always darts off one way, and you can redirect it. You're here with your team, devoted to some wellness, so let that be at the forefront of your mind, just stretching and breathing. Take another breath. Start to come up to your hands if you're folded. That should feel good. We don't have to do it today, but maybe next time you choose just to stay up like that, or do you take a moment just to stretch? Let yourself fall over to your left hip, swing your right leg around. And again, if it's too much to have your legs all twisted up, just straighten your left leg. Hold your right knee so you can twist to the right. Not too much weight on that back hand. Eventually it binds and you have no weight there. So head, heart, hips are stacked, rinsing out. Shoulders out of your ears, maybe chin towards that shoulder a little bit. Eyes keep twisting. Take another breath. Find your inhale. Look back to center. Exhale. And unwind. Crisscross your legs. Opposite way than you did the first time. So it's probably the unnatural way for you. Sit up tall. Reach up high. Breathe in. Take another sip of air. And then fold. Use the blocks if you want. And it might feel a little weird on your ankles if that's not how you normally sit. You should feel the stretch on the opposite leg a little bit more than the first side. Breathe. Feel free to sway. Cool. Hands on your knees. Come on up. Roll your shoulders back. Pick them up to your ears. Roll them back. Squeeze the shoulders together, or squeeze the shoulder blades together. Keep the circles going back. Fingers on top of your shoulders. Elbows make big circles around your body. Try and tap your elbows in front and keep them touching as long as you can. Yep. 4, 3, big circles, squeeze them back. 2, and 1. Relax. Feet on the floor, bend your knees, open wide, lean back a little bit, big wingspan, open your chest, maybe look up, and then hug around your legs. Exhale, chin down, eyes towards your knees, and breathe into your upper back. Should feel good. Just practice breathing. 3 breaths. Remind yourself, you can always string together 3 breaths. Relax your nervous system. Lift yourself up, put your hands behind you, fingers towards you, thumbs towards each other. Roll your shoulders back, lengthen up your heart so your spine gets a little longer. You can stay right there, that's good enough. You can lift up your hips if you think it'll be helpful for you. Reverse table, stretch your shoulders, lift your hips up, maybe let your head fall. And swing your hips back towards your thumbs, straight legs, sit up tall, reach up high, fold over your legs, let it go. Again, if you want to take the block and put it underneath your belly, kind of in that crease, so you have something to rest on. Even if your belly's touching your thighs, it's kind of nice to have a little extra support. If you're already folded that much, you can put the block underneath your chest. And then ever so slightly, see if you can take the round out of your back. Let your heart reach for your toes. You get a little bit straighter spine. Yep. Breathe. Breathe through that lengthening. And you can release if you have to scooch forward. Move one leg at a time as your heels go closer to the front of your mat. And then you guys can roll back, maybe a little bend in the knees so you get in alignment as you go back to your back body. Lay on down. Take a breath. So we did pigeon on our belly side. And now we're going to do pigeon on our back. So bend your knees, feet on the ground. And it'll be figure four to start. Right ankle over your left knee. And all these spots are okay to pause at. If that's good, just chill there. You might want to push your right knee away, give it a little pressure. And if you want even more, thread through, grab the left thigh, left shin, pick up your feet, and hug it all in. If your chin goes up to the sky, see if you can pull your chin in, shoulders are relaxed. You're not reaching up too much that your shoulders are off the ground. Upper body still just the way it was on the floor. You're just having your legs a little closer to your chest. And you should get that same stretch you got on your belly. You have better alignment here. Breathe in. Fill up. And exhale. And if you have trouble remembering to breathe or breathing steady, you can breathe in a certain amount of seconds. And then you can breathe out and try and double those seconds. Maybe just 4 and 8. 4 seconds in. And take 8 seconds to exhale. And if you run out of breath, you can always just pause, fill out that time, and then breathe in and out. Maybe squeeze it in a little more. And then you can release, go out to your full body stretch, take a moment to reset. Slide your heels up to your seat. Pigeon on the other side, left ankle on the right knee. Push the left knee away. Just breathe. Maybe thread through. Grab the thigh. The chin's way up in the sky. Maybe pull it in towards the chest a little bit. Wherever you are on your back, you always want to have your neck a little longer. So it's almost like a double chin, or as if you could see your belly button. You're trying to look at it, but you have to keep your head down. Lengthen the back of your neck. Breathe. Maybe pull that leg in towards your body a little more, or push the knee away a little more. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathe in and out. Maybe squeeze it in a little more. Last breath. And stretch it out, lengthen out. Legs and arms. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last thing we'll do, bridge pose. Slide your heels up towards your seats. Bent knees, arms by your side. Peel your spine up off the earth. Hips up towards the sky. Weight in your heels. Weight in your shoulders. Heart up to the sky. And maybe you guys can interlace your fingers back there and squeeze your shoulders the way that we did in the standing poses. Puff up your chest a little more. Only if it feels okay. Remove your hands on the way down. Roll your spine down, top to bottom. Reach your hips towards your heels. You have 2 more rounds. You can just go up and down with your breath. If you want to put your hands next to your ears as you're going to do a back bend wheel prep, you could just do the hands and just feel that nice shoulder opening. That's all you have to do if you want. You can keep your hands there and practice your bridge with just your hands there. And if you're confident and you're not going to slide and you're good, you can arc all the way up if you'd like. Let your head go. Make sure your hands are underneath your shoulders. Looks good. Once you get there, straight arms, then straight legs. And if you're in it, you're strong enough, see if you can just let your neck go. And on the way down, chin to your chest and roll the spine back down. Nice job, guys. Knees go open, butterfly, arms like cactus, goal post if it feels comfortable. If it doesn't feel comfortable, just put your hands next to your body or maybe on your belly. Stay there a couple breaths. And slide your legs straight, reach your arms up overhead, get as long as you can. And then you can separate your feet a little bit, let them flop open, let sunshine ray arms go out to T and then down by your side. Find a relaxed position on the ground. Palms open, feet flopped open, heart open, collarbones just melting down. Let all that good energy we created go in towards your heart. And let your exhale ripple out some love back into the room. Your job is to do nothing. Chin's in, hips heavy, legs heavy, arms sinking down into the ground. Do your best to stay still. Do your best not to think. You can go back to your natural breath and live in that space right before you'd fall asleep. Letting your body be super heavy, muscles melt. Let everything go. Do your best to stay still. Let a big breath in and out for your first movement, filling up with fresh breath and letting it out. You can wiggle your feet, wiggle your fingers, move around your face, bend your knees and elbows, wake your body up slow. You're at the end of your day. Keep your energy low and slow and let that trickle into the rest of your evening, holding on to some of this peace and calmness that you created for yourself and your body. You can roll over to one side, bend your knees, practice getting heavy again, and just taking a breath, reminding yourself you can always let go for a moment. And use your top arm, press yourself up, find a seated position. We'll all meet in a seat to end together. Crisscross your legs. Move around your rib cage a little bit. Move some weight in your hips. Practice a little movement, same as you would every morning to wake up a little bit. Sitting up tall, spine happy, nice and aligned up, arms up. Breathe in, look up, gather some of that good energy, and bring some more down into your heart. Keep some for you guys, and let some trickle out to others. Namaste. Take your time, guys. No rush. Nice job this evening. As long as I was successful, I believe I recorded it for YouTube. So if you want to stretch another day, you guys can.